Guys. The stupid tripod thing. You should see the way it looks. I keep saying it. Why don't I just buy one already? Anyway, I'm here for the daily live tarot reads. I am expecting an important phone call, so I may have to log off really quick and answer the phone. And if that happens, I'll just come back on. The phone call will take 2 seconds, but I just have to take the call if it comes through. Okay, so let's see. Where are we here? Pink Bailey wants a love reading. Okay. Oh, Dylan, just when I got the thing set up. Oh, damn it. There we go. Dylan, come over here, please. Okay, you got an Aquarius around you and a wish that can come true. So the card suggests to leave the past in the past and move forward with the Aquarius. It looks like you're going to be feeling like you finally are getting, like the universe is paying you back for all the hard work that you've put in the past. The Death card is here, which means when this person comes into your life, it's going to be a soulmate connection that's going to transform your life. There's also a fire sign here, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, so you may have a choice between two people. Either way, it looks like you're going to get your happy ending here with the happy home. So I don't know if you're already involved with somebody or if you're not involved with anybody. You could be moving forward pretty quickly with somebody coming up in the near future. Where are we? Alex, will I fundraise all the money I need for my show? Okay, let's have a look. Oh, excuse me, Dylan. Am I in your way? Jesus, this guy. Okay, we're going to fundraise all the money that we need for the show. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Yeah, okay. Well, you got 70% chance with 2 aces, but you have the victory card here. So even if you don't fundraise it all, somehow you're going to manage to get all the money together and it's going to move forward because the victory card is here. So yeah, I think you're going to do well. Colleen. I don't see the question yet, so I'll come back to it. Mimi, who's coming in for me for love? This guy. All right. What's going on in Mimi's love life coming up? Well, you're going to be coming to a crossroads with a soulmate connection that brings in a whole lot of passion. You'll have something to celebrate. I think it's going to be a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. And you're going to feel like justice has been served, or like you finally got your karmic reward when this person shows up. Let me go see if Colleen put the question up. General, okay. General reading for Colleen. Got some good stuff happening here. Okay. No longer feeling like you're waiting for the ship to come in. You're feeling like your life is finally moving forward in the direction that you wanted to go in coming up in the near future. Somebody from your past is going to be returning. And look, this doesn't have to be a love connection. It just could be like you run into your best friend from kindergarten. Somebody from your past shows up. You come to a crossroads with a soulmate connection. Now, it could be the person from the past, but it doesn't have to be. It could be two different issues. You're going to have something to celebrate. leaving all the old hurt and wounds in the past and moving forward. You also have a water sign here coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. And you're going to feel coming up in the near future like finally you got the break that you deserved. Finally. Okay, that was Colleen. I did. PH. PH. I have the will to do well on my writing test. Will I do well on my... Okay. You will. Definitely. 3 aces. Yep. I think I'm at Elantra. Has Marquis thought about me and does he miss me? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And not only that, you could be hearing from him soon. He could be coming in out of the blue coming up in the near future. Lightning wants a love reading. Okay. Love reading for Lightning. Haha. Got a soulmate connection coming in here that brings you a whole lot of happiness. You're going to start to let go of the anxiety or whatever it is that you were worried about. It's going to go into the past. You're still not free of arguments and bickering. There's still maybe some drama around you, but you're moving into a much better place coming up. You also could be getting a new job offering here that brings in a substantial amount of money. And your relationships should start moving forward quickly. Let's see who's coming in. Use your intuition. You have somebody from your past returning, but you also have a new offering of love coming in. So you might find yourself in a situation where you're juggling 2 people or 2 situations. That's okay. Figure out what it is that you want before moving forward. Shaivish is Davion, the one that's supposed to be my next partner. Okay, let's have a look. Is Davion the next partner? Yeah, you have 1 ace, which would be 33% chance, but the first card is the soulmate connection, and the last one is the chariot, which means this relationship could move forward really quickly. So it could be the kind of thing where it takes off like before your eyes. Okay, I did the Elantra one. I think I am up to SS. Brian has come many times at the seat behind me. Did he try to look at me? Okay, let's see. Definitely. Colleen. What is the Gemini thinking about me? Okay. Oh, good stuff. So the Gemini feels like you're a stable person and that they're coming to a crossroads. So if you guys, you could find yourself in a situation where you have to make a decision on which road to take, or something karmic could come up, like something destined to happen. They feel like you got a soulmate connection here that's going to bring in a lot of happiness. So you also have two of the wish cards, the Star card and the Nine of Cups, which means you can really manifest this situation into anything you want it to be. I think the Gemini may be looking to moving forward in the near future coming up. Now, if you've never been with them before, I would suggest waiting until after December 7th to get into a relationship. If you have been with them before, it's okay to go back with them because of the Mercury thing. Coco. How is Kay feeling towards me? Okay. Okay, Kay looks like she's coming in here with an offering of love, but there's still going to be some battles. Like you're not through arguing or fighting, or there's still going to be some turmoil and conflict around the situation when she comes back. So use your intuition when this person shows up. The relationship is going to move forward slowly, slow and steady, which is fine with me. Slow and steady wins the race. You're going to come up to a crossroads here, and one or both of you are going to be really focused on working on this relationship and getting it on the right track. So I think that coming up in the near future, she's going to be coming in. It's not going to be smooth sailing. It's going to be a little bit of like a rocky road, but that's okay. Virgo love, spirit messages, and the outcome for Black Friday ads. Okay, let's do the, excuse me there, buddy, I can have that. This guy. Get the angel cards. Six of air. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation. Taking a trip. Release. Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or a situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. The wheel. Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward and fortune is on your side. Excellent. I love when Archangel Michael shows up because he's like a strong, he's really strong. And the other question was something about the outcome for Black Friday ads. So I'm taking it that these are ads that you're placing for your business. Let's see. Will the Black Friday ads turn out good results? I think so. I think so. Let's see. Yeah, you got two aces here. Yep, you got three aces. Yeah, you'll have good results. I think you're going to do well this season. Bright light. How is he feeling about me? Okay. Oh, he's a little bit all over the place. Like 1 minute he feels like he's walking away. The next minute he's coming forward full force. Then he backs up again. So this is walking away, coming forward strong, walking away again, and then your relationship moves forward very quickly. And he starts to pursue you. So he may have you on a little bit of a roller coaster coming up because he may not be sure exactly what he wants or how to move forward, or he may be trying to like play some kind of games, but just write it out. Let's see what happens, because I think inevitably he's going to start to come forward. SS. Yeah, I said that he was looking at you, or he did look at you, SS. Now the other question is, what is Brian's feelings for me today? Okay. Okay, so it shows that he definitely was looking at you or looking for you when he came into the office. It also shows that he's feeling regretful about something. Now, I don't know if this has to do with something that happened between the two of you or if it has something to do with money, because he's got a lot of money bullshit going on around him. Seems to be stressing him out. He feels like he hasn't really gotten anywhere, and that this would be either not getting a new job or a delay when it comes to money or opportunity. So he may be feeling a little bit burdened down by whatever it is that he's working on right now. So I think he's a little bit preoccupied at the moment, and he's not really thinking too much about his personal life. I feel like he's a little bit overwhelmed when it comes to either money or work. That keeps showing up around him. It's kind of interesting. Um, Nana. How is the Leo's current feelings for me? Okay. There's worry here. So he may be worried about something. I don't know if he thinks that you have choices and you're not going to choose him, but he comes in out of the blue and there's great happiness surrounding your relationship. So something may light a fire underneath his ass in the next couple of days. It looks like he's a little concerned that somebody else may snag you up. Colleen. All right, I don't see the question yet, so I'm going to go up to the top and then I'll come back down. Liza wants spirit messages. Okay. Oh, you got 4. The Knight of Fire. Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. The Knight of Water. Emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, contemplative, falling in love or wedding proposals. The need to balance emotions and the invitation to a social event. The Dreamer. Archangel Metatron. A leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. The Two of Earth. Too much going on at once, the need to make a decision and consider a more playful approach. So you have a lot happening here. Unexpected opportunities, a leap of faith, a lot going on. Balance your emotions. You could be falling in love or taking your relationship to the next level. And then a sudden event that needs immediate attention. So there's going to be a busy time coming up, definitely. Yeah. All right. While I wait for Colleen's question to come in, I will answer for SMJ. Does V want me or the third party? What moves will he make towards me? Okay. Okay, so the third party looks like this person came in because I don't want to say out of revenge, but kind of out of revenge. I don't know. Did he think that you were with somebody else? Because it's showing him as feeling very burdened, very heartbroken, and holding himself back. So it's almost as if he got involved with this person to get back at you. I don't think that has much to do with the third party as it has to do with how he's feeling right now about him and you. I do think he's coming forward and your relationship is going to transform, but I don't think it's going to happen this month. I think it's going to take a little bit of time. All right. Lady No Vein, what does he wish he could tell me? Okay. That he's feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's feeling heartbroken, and he felt like he worked really hard on something and he didn't see a payoff. And now he feels like he hasn't made it to the top of the mountain. I think that something, I don't know if it's something that happened between the two of you or something that happened in his life personally, but he's feeling as if he put in a lot of hard work, didn't get anywhere, and he's feeling a little bit heartbroken. What is on my face? Probably ice cream, because that's what I was eating before. 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm looking for Colleen. Okay, why does John keep calling me? Does he have something to say, or does he just want sex? Okay, let's see. Is John looking for sex? Yeah. Yeah, he wants sex. I think that he might try to come in with like something to talk about, but I do think that he's looking to hook up. All right, I did that one. SS. What will happen on the 28th between me and B? Okay. All right, it's really hard to lock in on a specific time frame, like a certain date, because, you know, the cards, Spirit World doesn't really deal with time, but it's urging you to use your intuition. Looks like he's unprepared for whatever goes on the 28th, or he has nothing prepared for the 28th. It also shows that you may be feeling like you worked really hard at something and didn't see a payoff. But there is some money around him on the 28th, which could be a good thing. It still shows that this relationship is out of balance, and there could be some arguments and bickering going on around the 28th. I can't lock it into the exact, like what's going to happen on a specific day. There's just no way to really lock it in. Like I would say it would have to be around the 28th, but I can't say that it's going to happen on the 28th. It looks like he may have some more money, so he may be a little less stressed. High vibration. How does a Gemini see me currently? Okay. Well, here's a Gemini. They see you as a loving soul with a big heart, who's very kind. And they also see you as someone who's very persistent. You know how to get what you want, and that you're very stable. Your personality is stable. You're built on a solid ground. They may even see you as being financially stable, like you have your head on right. I think that they think pretty highly of you. All right. Lady Novain, how does he feel about me and what does he want? I just want to make sure that I didn't skip anyone. Okay. How does he feel about me and what does he want? Oh, he's going to be pursuing you pretty strong. When this card shows up, it's like not taking no for an answer. how he feels you right now, he doesn't think the two of you are on the same page, and he doesn't think that you're on common ground, but he is going to be pursuing this. He may be dealing with, well, one of you may be dealing with somebody in the past that betrayed you. So moving forward, you're going to put your foot down with the Ace of Swords. Either you or him. Look, this is what I want. I'm not going to deal with this, so get it together or get out of here. It looks like you guys move forward with a lot of passion and a lot of stability. So you may not be on the same page right now, but I think it's coming. AJ, AIDS, current love life. Okay. Current love life. Feeling like there's a delay surrounding happiness and a delay with victory. Feeling a little bit unbalanced right now, but moving forward into an area that's going to be much more balanced. The world here is at this person's feet. So they're going to have a choice where they can move forward or they can feel sorry for themselves. And I think that they're going to move forward with their life. So right now, things may not be that great. Things may be kind of stagnant, but things are going to pick up in the near future. I just have to run to the bathroom. Hang on. Dylan, he's looking at my toe. Come on. I'll be right back. I'm back. Don't worry. I didn't go anywhere. All right. Let's see. What was that I did last? I think I did AJ last, right? D of Vione Thomas. Do you see me and Clifton reconnecting after I give him my new number? He's a Capricorn and I'm a Leo. Okay. Yeah, you're going to reconnect. He may be a little bit worried, so it might take him a minute. Like he may be really, you said he's a Capricorn. He's probably going to weigh all the pros and cons, and it may take him a minute. But yes, you're going to reconnect. Okay, and you behave. General reading. I know it's funny because I don't have any earth in my chart. I'm kind of all air, but earth signs, they can be such slow movers. You gotta love them, but sometimes it can be frustrating. Okay, this is general for and you behave. You got some nice money coming in here. You also have a Virgo around you and financial stability. So I don't know if the financial stability could have something to do with the Virgo, or it could be two different things. You come into this financial security, or you're in a much better place financially, and then you meet this Virgo. There could be a lot of passion between you and the Virgo. Or it could be that you and this person do a lot of adventurous things together. You know, it depends where you are in your life. If you're not seeing anyone, this person could come in as a love connection. If you are seeing someone, this could just be a friend that you do some different things with, things that you never did before. You also have a wish around you, so make it good. You're going to get what you want. Norman, what is going to happen between Carter and I? Okay. What's going on with Carter? You guys have a soulmate connection here. You have a soulmate connection, but somebody's going to need to make a decision. And once the decision is made, your relationship moves forward quickly. There could be some arguments and bickering going on, or one of you might be an air sign. I don't know. Depends. If one of you is an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, then this is just telling us who we're talking about. If neither one of you is, it could be that once your relationship gets on track and you start moving forward, you may have sharp words for each other, but that's okay because you reconnect here with an offering of love coming in. One of you comes in with an offering for the other, and you're victorious. So I think that if this relationship is not on track right now, it's getting back on track. Give it some time. Try not to stress about it because I think it's just going to kind of flow pretty easily. I don't think you're going to have to, try too hard for this. Moon Guardian. General love with JW, and when will he contact? Okay. General love. Balance gets restored to this situation. You have the world at your feet, and you're no longer going to be waiting for your ship to come in. You may be feeling like you have some choices coming up, and that may be good. So there could be choices around you, and because you have choices, it changes the whole energy of the situation. And then he comes forward and he's working hard. He's working hard because I don't think he wants to lose you. All right, let me get the other card so I can get some timing here. Six of Diamonds. So this could happen. It could start in 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months this winter or the month of June. I'm thinking things could turn around in 6 weeks, which will be around the winter time. So I'm thinking early winter, things start to move forward for you. Aphia, overall general reading. Okay, so you currently may be feeling a little bit stuck. You're like in quicksand, but pretty soon you're going to be presented with a lot of different choices, and there's going to be an offering in front of you that's going to be too good to turn down, and you're going to move forward. Some spontaneity coming in, or somebody who's very spontaneous is going to be around you. If you're feeling a little bit stuck right now, don't worry because things are going to be picking up. You also have a relationship around you that's built on solid ground. The person could be an air sign. If you're not with anyone, it could be a new person coming in, a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. If you are with somebody, your relationship can go to the next level. The Empress is here, which means this person should be treating you like a goddess. But if you do not want children, be very careful because it also could be the birth or the conception of a child. Okay, let me go back up to the top. Entity of Light wants a general reading. Okay. All right, it started to buffer, so I didn't say anything. It's okay now? I think it's okay now. Okay, so this is for Entity of Light. I haven't started yet. First card here is something to celebrate comes up. A wish of yours comes true. You still feel like you're a little bit worried about what's going on, but don't worry because you have a relationship around you that's built on solid ground. Balance gets restored to your life, or it could be a timing thing. This could be when the sun moves into Sagittarius that it happens, or a Sagittarius could be involved. But it looks like relationship built on solid ground. You get your wish. You also might have some money coming in here, unexpected money that pushes your life forward. So I think that coming up, you're going to be moving into a much better place. It may not happen right away. It might not happen until the sun moves into Sagittarius, which is only a few weeks away. But it looks like you're going to be getting a wish and you're going to have something to celebrate. So stop worrying. Corrine. What is my higher purpose in life? Okay, let's ask the spirit cards. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider what you want before acting. The High Priestess Haniel. Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. The Seven of Earth, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Okay, hang on. Okay, so what comes up around you is the Chariot, which would be equal to that of a Cancer, which would be the mother of the zodiac. So I'm going to say that you would excel in a caretaking position. Now, it could be caretaking of children, animals, elderly people, people that have some sort of physical disability. But I think that you would do really well in a caretaking position. But like the spirit cards say, weigh all options before you make your final decision. So think about it. There are a lot of different careers or that you can choose with caretaking. High vibration. The rest of November. Okay. What's going on for high vibration for the rest of November? Soulmate connection here with an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. If not, it could be conflict and sharp words with the soulmate if they're not an air sign. You may have a decision that you need to make. You feel like finally your ship has come in and you're moving forward into an area or a part of your life that is very well balanced. So there may be some arguments and bickering or conflicts that are going into the past. So things should start to slow down and stable out between now and the end of November. I think I am up to Malika. He's feeling prepared, but he's also right now very worried about money. He feels like luck is not on his side and he's kind of withdrawing. So you may not hear from him for a couple of days or a couple of weeks. Don't worry about it. Let him go do his thing. It's not that he's out doing other things with other people. The Hermit is in reverse, which means he's sort of isolating himself and he's kind of pulling himself back. Let him get through it because he's going to come forward. But it's the kind of thing where I think he's going to have to do it in his own time. You're not going to be able to prod him. It's going to like be the kind of thing where if you kind of just leave him alone, then he'll come back. And you behave. General reading for next year, okay. going to have a lot of strength around you in 2020. Your life moves forward very quickly and you find yourself on stable ground. Stop worrying because it's going to be good. Okay, I am going all the way up to the top. Looks like the next person I have here is Zara. What are the Taurus's intentions, and will I see him face to face? Okay. Two of Diamonds on timing. So it could be 2 days or 2 weeks, but more than likely it's going to be once the sun moves into, well, it could be 2 weeks. This winter. Things are going to move forward this winter. Right now, he's pulled back and he's not coming forward just yet. So I think you may have to wait until the winter for timing. It shows that he's either a little bit heartbroken or he's upset about something that happened between the two of you and he's just not ready to deal with it. But this is just temporary. It's temporary. So to let him feel sorry for himself or whatever is going on, he's going to use his intuition and he's going to come forward. You may just have to wait until the winter with the Two of Diamonds, which would be December 21st. You could get lucky and it could happen in 2 weeks. But I don't know. He feels a little stuck right now. Okay, just saying, is my husband cheating on me? Okay. Well, you got a 70% chance that yes, there was someone else, but that he's feeling really guilty about it and not happy with the way things turned out. So if there was someone else, I think that that's moving into the past and it's not going to be an issue in the future. Divine Shimmy, what is the Virgo man thinking of me when he comes to me? Okay. All right, what's the Virgo man thinking? Like he worked really hard and got nowhere, but he's going to be full of passion when he shows up, and he comes in out of the blue, excuse me. He may be feeling like justice is not on his side or like he got the short end of the stick, but he's going to come forward. He's coming forward. Use your intuition with this guy when he shows up. You and him are connected. Like you have a good spiritual connection, so your intuition is going to be spot on. Mon Amour, why did the Leo stop contacting me? Okay. Felt betrayed by something. Something happened between the two of you where he felt there was a betrayal. If not, if it wasn't you and you're sure you did nothing, somebody else did something to him and he's dealing with that. He's going to come back. You're going to hear from him. Here's the Leo right here. And he's going to be working hard to fix the situation. So if you didn't do anything to him that made him feel betrayed, someone else did, and he's dealing with that betrayal. But he's going to get over it and come back, and he's probably going to tell you what happened. TD, I'm trying to manifest a text or a call from him. Am I doing it right? Okay. So, you know, it's so funny because if you were to take yourself out of the situation, right, and just think about how easy it is to be contacted by somebody in this day and age, like don't even think about yourself. Just think about all the ways that we can connect. I'm here in New York. And I know that there are people that are watching this that are on the opposite side of the world, and it is costing me nothing to talk to them. So there's YouTube, there is WhatsApp, there is Facebook, there is Instagram, email. Um, there are a million ways to connect. So if you just think about the possibility that how easy it is for two people to contact each other, no matter where in the world they are, what time of the day it is, it doesn't matter. Years ago, my grandparents lived in Florida. We had to wait until like Sundays to speak to them, nights and weekends, and then we got cell phones and you had to count your minutes. None of that bullshit exists anymore. Now it's like the possibility of hearing from somebody is like he could be texting you right now while you're watching this video. It's possible. You could get an email, a Facebook message, an Instagram direct message, a million ways. So if you open up more to the possibility of not whether you're doing it right or whether you're doing it wrong, because there is no wrong. What holds things up is our own thoughts, like waiting for it, looking at the phone, hoping. That pushes, like energetically, it puts up a wall because it's like you're always looking for it. And what happens all the time is when you put the phone down or you get busy doing something else, that's when the call comes through because the energy's been released. So when you're questioning yourself as to whether or not I'm doing it right or wrong, stop right there, get busy doing something else, and just put that out into the universe. He could reach out to me right now. I mean, that's not like hokey pokey witchcraft stuff. That's like legit. You know, we're like, it wasn't that long ago where we had to wait for the nights and weekends. Now it's like, it doesn't matter where he is. He could reach out, cost nothing. So just keep in mind that when you're trying to manifest phone calls and text messages, it can happen at any time. Anytime. There is no limit. Doesn't matter. So if you open it up a little bit more to that, it kind of makes the possibility seem a little bit like it takes it off the pedestal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, it could happen and I could go in the shower right now and come back and have 12 messages from him. You can. And it's funny because when I dated the guy I always talk about off and on 10 years, he was younger than me. He was the kind of person, so annoying. I could text him and not hear back from him for 3 days. But me, I could go out and walk the dog and be out of the house for 10 minutes and come back and have 12 missed phone calls from him. Like, that's just how it was. That's how he was. But here's the thing. It was when I put the phone down and went out for the walk that I would get the missed phone calls. It wouldn't happen when I was sitting here with the phone in my hand. So just keep that in mind, because texting or receiving a message, phone calls are the easiest things in the world to manifest because it's so easy these days to connect with people. Where am I? Ashley, will things get better between Joe and I? And if so, when? And will we have a baby next year? Okay. Things are going to get better, but I'm not seeing a baby right now. Alyssa, what did Martin feel when I texted him recently? Was he mad? Okay. He wasn't mad. He was a little bit surprised and sort of taken back, but he wasn't mad, no. SS, what should I do right now to get B close to me? Stop working so hard. Stop trying. Back up. Back up. You could even disappear a little bit. Yeah, and then you got somebody from your past coming back. That has nothing to do with him. But you know what? That could be a good distraction. If somebody from your past comes back and is occupying your time, that could be what you need here to get this to move forward, because it's showing right now that pull back your energy and stop working so hard, because it's like he knows that he's kind of got you where he wants you, and he's not doing anything to step up to the plate. He doesn't feel like he has to. And it looks like your wish is not coming through just yet, and there's a slowdown with this person. So if somebody shows up from your past and you really pull your energy away from him, he may notice that. Which is not to say that you got to get back with this person, but just, sometimes it's just spending time around somebody else or talking to someone else is enough to just change the way the whole energy of the situation is. Because right now, this guy feels like he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, and he doesn't have anyone to answer to. And he gets away with it. He just comes and goes as he pleases, and he's very laid back about the way things are. And as long as he can get away with that, he's going to get away with it. Ashmita, how is RJ feeling about me now? Okay. He's feeling a little stuck right now. But that's not uncommon under the Mercury retrograde thing. He feels like he's not ready to come to a crossroads, and he's not prepared to move forward. And he's feeling a little bit knocked off balance, but that's okay because the Chariot is here, which means eventually he's going to come forward. It may take a little bit of time. It could take until after Mercury goes direct. I know he's feeling a little stuck in the mud, not ready to move forward, unprepared. But inevitably, he does end up coming forward. Where the heck am I? Oh, Karine. All right, I don't see your question yet, so I'll go back up to the top. Valentina, what's coming up? The events that are going to happen between me and my ex-Pisces. Okay. Okay, what's going on with Valentina and the ex-Pisces? You guys are going to take this slow. Slow and steady wins the race for you guys. That's okay. The world is at your feet. You're going to get what you want. There's also going to be some arguments. It's not going to be smooth. But there's a good deal of money coming in. Here's the Pisces. And he's coming in with money this time. He may be a little undecided when he shows up. Like, he may give you a song and dance, like, I'm not sure I want this, or I'm not sure if I want that, or maybe we could hang out a little. But inevitably, it's going to move forward. So if he says something that doesn't sit right with you, just let it go. Don't make a big deal out of it. Karine, should I start getting into tarot? Yeah, you should continue. Yeah, definitely. Why not? Let me ask the cards, but yeah. The more you work with it, the more it's going to come to you naturally. Yes, definitely. Keep working with it. Jennifer, I want to know how long the Virgo has been dating his current girlfriend. Shit, that just disappeared. Oh, here it is again. Okay. I asked because I want to know if he was dating us both at the same time. I feel manipulated. Okay. Let's see. How long ago did the Virgo start dating this girl? The Jack of Hearts. So it could only be this November. The Jack is the number 11. Otherwise, the Hearts would have been last spring, and I don't feel like it's been that long. I'm going to ask these cards. Did the Virgo start seeing the new girlfriend while he was still with the first girl? don't think so. I don't think so. So you got one ace here, which would be a 33% chance. So I'm going to say that he may have met her. He may have been talking to her. He may have known who she was. But I don't think that they really started dating until after you guys broke up. All right. Well, these damn questions keep disappearing. Shirley, can I ask if my daughter or son will have children in 6 months or a year? Okay, let's see. Grandchildren coming in for Shirley in the next year or so. You got a 33% chance, and you have the Fool here. So this could mean a couple of things. A baby comes in out of the blue, unexpected, or it could be 33% chance would be, I would say, closer to the year mark rather than 6 months. It might take a little longer. With the Fool, it could be unexpected. It could pop up like, or not know. You know how sometimes women may not know for 3 or 4 months, and then all of a sudden, like, they've had symptoms, or they, whatever happens, and then they're like, oh, I didn't even realize I was pregnant. So it could be that kind of a thing. It could be something that happens out of the blue, or when you least expect it, or when they weren't really trying for it. Now, you also have the Swords here, which would be an air sign. So it could be that the baby comes in as born either an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, or it could be that that's when they were conceived. Let's see here if I pull playing cards. Can I get a time frame on when first grandchild coming up will be born? Could be next fall. So next fall, the king would be 13 and the spades would be sometime next fall. So I'm going to say either birth next fall or conception next fall. But yeah, there's grandchildren coming in here. Where am I? Ashmita, when will communication pick up? Okay. The 10 of clubs. 10 days, 10 weeks, the month of October or next summer. I'm going to say that between 10 days and 10 weeks, communication starts to pick up. I don't think you have to wait that long. SS. If I ignore Brian, will he step up? Okay. You get a 33% chance if you ignore him, he steps up. It also shows that he starts to let himself out of the box and he starts to move forward a little bit. I would try ignoring him a little bit and see what happens. Not paying so much attention to him. I would just try, like, energetically to take your focus off of him. If you can, stop thinking about him, stop looking for him, stop trying to connect with him, and see if that does it. Because sometimes people can feel it when you pull your energy back and you're just kind of like, you know, you're not so great, that kind of attitude. Then sometimes they can feel that. Wait a second here. I kind of lost my spot. I did that one. Corrine was the one about the tarot cards, right? Okay, I did that one. Um, all right, I think I'm getting there. Corrine, is my spouse cheating on me? Okay. I don't think so. I don't think so. So once again, I got a 33% chance with the Ace of Swords. So something like that would be, um, he eats lunch with somebody because he works with her. You know, they sit at the same table every day. Or he talks to somebody on Facebook. Like 33% is showing that it's not cheating, but there are other people around him just because they happen to be in the same place at the same time. It's not really like, you know, like in other words, if he eats lunch every day with Susie from work, if Susie left the job tomorrow, he'd never see her again. Like it's that kind of thing. It's like they're only have conversations because they're in the same place at the same time, not for any other reason. So no, I don't think he is. Alyssa, what is the real reason why Martin just became silent and somehow ghosted me? Okay. And will he do something about it? All right. He's coming forward. You're going to hear from him. I don't know if you haven't heard from him in a long time. It doesn't matter. You're going to hear from him. So I don't know if things got a little too intense for him or he just felt like he wasn't ready for it or there was too much happening around him. But you're going to hear from him coming up. He's going to do something about it. It may take a minute, but you're going to get there. Ashmita, how do I get RJ to chase me? Okay, so when you're looking to have somebody put in more work, then the best thing that you can do is pull your energy back and focus on having other people chasing you. So, in other words, you got to change the energy of the situation. So it's like this. If you're always reaching out to somebody, they're going to expect you to reach out to them. If you disappear and you take your focus off of them, they feel that. It's like this classic situation. How many times, it reminds me of like elementary school, junior high kind of stuff, but how many times would it be where some guy, you know, some kid likes a girl. She wants nothing to do with him. She thinks he's a dork. And then all of a sudden he gets interested in someone else. And even though she doesn't like him, she still is like, well, I thought he liked me. Okay, so this has been going on since we're little kids. It's just that at some point we seem to forget that we know how to do this. So if you want someone to chase you, you have to stop chasing them and focus on yourself. And it's like, it can be frustrating because I feel like nobody ever wants to hear that focus on yourself bullshit. Like it always sounds like, to me, it always sounded like that's what therapists always say. Well, work on yourself. But there's something to the energy of that, of putting yourself first. You know, like I go back and I tell this story all the time. I'm the kind of person, and I worked in a grocery store for a million years. If I'm waiting online in a grocery store and another cashier opens and says, I'll take the next person, if I'm the next person and somebody cuts me off, I would never say anything. I would just stand there like a jerk. And it's not that big of a deal, right? It's like, okay, how long does it take for them to ring up that person? 3 minutes? I know, I worked in a grocery store. Even if you had a very large order, it wouldn't take more than 3 minutes. However, putting yourself second in the eyes of the universe will always put you second. So when you put yourself first and you stop and you think about what are my wants, what are my needs, what are my desires, and you put those before anybody else's, then you're going to get back what you put out there. Another example, Monday night, I was at work and a teacher called in sick last minute and they couldn't find anyone to cover. And they didn't want to ask me because number one, they know I would do it. And number two, they also know that, at this stage of the game, it's hard for me to stand up for a long time and being in a hot room and whatever. But they asked and I would have done it because I wouldn't want them to see them cancel the class on such short notice. But while I was teaching my class, I thought about it. If I were to say, yes, I'll do the class, I'm putting my wants and needs before everyone else's, right? So then what happens is the universe reflects that back. So while I was in class, whenever I thought about it, because we were waiting to hear back from other teachers, I kept thinking to myself, I intend for somebody else to pick up that class. I intend for somebody else to do it. And when I came out of class, somebody else said that they would do it. Where normally, under normal circumstances, I would not have batted an eyelash at it. I would have said, yeah, I'll stay. I'll do the class. No big deal. But I really thought about it in that moment. If you put yourself second, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get second. So when you want someone to chase you, you have to pull yourself back so that they all of a sudden are like, hey, what happened? And it's like an energy thing. Like people can feel it. People can feel it. They don't know that they can feel it, but they can feel it. Sorry that I went off on that tangent, but I really wanted to make it clear. Because so many people are going through that. SS is someone new coming in. Is the past person coming in? Does his name start with an A? Okay. Somebody new is coming in. And I think the person's going to be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. All right, let's see. The person from the past, does their name begin with an A? Hmm. 70% chance, yes. Now, if that person was a fire sign too, that goes up even higher because you got a fire sign here. Honey, does he, the water sign, know how he feels, or is he still confused? Okay. He's still a little confused. He's still a little confused. You might have to wait for Mercury to go direct to, what did you say his sign was? Is he a Gemini? You may have to wait for Mercury to go direct for him to straighten himself out. Let me just see what that says. Oh, he's a water sign. That's okay. I still think that this Mercury thing is affecting him. He's still a little bit confused. Let's see. PH, does the Aquarius want, I'm just telling my feelings first, or will he come forward with his feelings first? Okay. Is he coming forward with his feelings first? I got a 70% chance, yes, he's going to come forward first. I'm big on honesty, and I like telling people how I feel. I'm not like a big game player. I don't like any of this shit. Well, I'm going to say this, and then I hope he thinks that, and then, maybe I can suggest this, because people can't read through all that bullshit all the time. I kind of like to shoot right from the hip. So my suggestion to you would be, if you have something to say to him, I would say it, but I do think that he's going to come forward first and tell you how he feels. All right, I'm going back up to the top. I did that one, did that one. Okay, Miss Sweets 01 wants to know, is my current ex gay? And if not, who is he with right now? Okay. All right, first let's ask if he's gay. I don't think he's gay. I don't think he's gay. All right, let's see if he's with somebody right now. Is he with someone right now? I don't think he's with anyone either right now. I think he's just kind of, hanging out. I don't think he's doing much of anything. The hangman is there, so it's kind of like feeling stuck. Jessica A. Pisces thoughts on me. Is he thinking of me? Okay. Let me I just want to check the phone for 1 second because I'm waiting for a phone call and I just don't want to miss the phone call. Okay. So I want to know if the Pisces is thinking of me. Okay. He is thinking of you. You might even hear from him soon. Mihak 503, I'm sad today. When life is going to be stable emotionally and financially, what's 2020 bringing in for me and my family? Okay. Well, first of all, it's okay to be sad. I think a lot of times people are focused on, well, if I'm sad, then I'm going to bring more sadness into my life. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be sad. And it's okay to cry, and it's okay to have a tantrum, because we're human and we have human emotions, and you don't want to stifle any of that. You want to let it go. You want to express it, get it out, and move on from it. So let's see what's happening in 2020. First card that shows up here is the Empress, which is, it's good. Could be the birth or the conception of a child, but it also could be a large amount of money coming in or a new job. Anything that has to do with the planet Venus when the Empress shows up. So this is a good omen for 2020 for you. Leaving things in the past that are no longer working. You got an air sign coming in here that's going to be coming in with an offering that you're not seeing. And so the air sign could be either a Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. They come in out of the blue. You have a spiritual connection to this person, and you're no longer going to be feeling like you're waiting around, waiting for your life to begin. Your life is going to be moving forward. You're going to have some decisions to make in 2020. They could be financial decisions. There could be something that comes up around work or a job, but you're going to feel moving forward into 2020 like finally karma is on your side. Use your intuition. Your intuition is really strong. There is also going to be a couple of moments in time where you're going to feel like you're stuck, sinking in quicksand. But overall, I think 2020 is going to be a better year for you. Diane, feelings of Khalid towards me. Okay, what's Khalid feeling? The happy home. So I don't know what's going on with the two of you now, but this would be taking the relationship to the next level. So if you're not talking at all, it would be communication opens up. If you are talking, you could start dating. You could start spending a lot of time at one of your houses. So this would be moving forward in some direction. Generally, this would be like the engagement card. But if you're not even dating yet, then we got to go step by step. But this is a good omen. He's also going to be focused on this relationship coming up in the near future, feeling like he's putting in some hard work and the relationship transforms. Balance is going to get restored to this situation, so hang in there. He's got plans to come forward. He just hasn't gotten out of his own way yet. Brooklyn, general love reading from me and my ex-boyfriend, the Pisces. Okay. What are you doing over there, snoring? Okay, this guy may be coming back here with an offering that you can't refuse. And you're going to be the one that's going to be undecided. Going to need to make a decision. So at this point, he may be feeling like he didn't really realize how good he had it. And whatever happened between the two of you, he's sort of wishing that things were a little bit different right now. So if you haven't heard from him, you may be hearing from him coming up. He's also showing that he's very attracted to you, and that at the same time, it's also showing that he's got a concern around money. So my suggestion, just for your own sanity, should he show up and complain about needing money, don't give him any, just because we want to make sure, and I'm pretty sure, that he's not going to come back looking for money, but just be careful. The Wheel of Fortune is here. So you may have to take a leap of faith. I think that he's looking back on the relationship and thinking, yeah, I didn't realize how good I had it. All right. Gracie, how does James feel about me? Okay. How's James feeling about Gracie? All right. Is he involved with somebody else? Because it's showing here a third party. So either he's involved with somebody else or you're involved with somebody else. But there's somebody else that's going to try to interfere between the two of you. How he feels about you is that you're very balanced, you're very stable, and he's coming forward. So I don't know what's going on with the third party. It could be someone who's just trying to meddle. It doesn't have to be someone that's involved. There's going to be some arguments and bickering going around on between the two of you. It's not going to be like he may come in and express like things that have upset him in the past, but it does show that he's going to be moving forward. He is attracted to you, and he thinks that you're a well-balanced person, which it sort of comes up that he's not used to that. So I don't know if he's got in his past some crazy ex-girlfriends or people that have done crazy things, like, because he's feeling like you're more stable than the rest. Like you come up as feeling very grounded to him, which is a good thing. I think I'm up to Anukriti. What's coming up for me? Okay. All right. What's coming up for Anukriti? You have an air sign coming in here. an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra who's going to be coming in, and you're going to feel like you have choices. So I don't know if this person presents you with a choice or you're in the middle of making decisions and this person shows up. You have a lot of happiness coming in soon. And this is happiness on all levels. So it's not like just being happy with your job. It's happiness like your whole life. Things are working really smooth. You've taken the restraints off. You're moving into an adventurous time and you have a lot of strength around you. So that air sign is not showing a love connection. It doesn't have to be a love connection, but it could be somebody that's like a friend or somebody who you have a good time with, like just a general good connection. It looks like coming up, you're going to be in a much better place. All right, let me just see. I got some super chats here I got to get back to. All right, I think the next super chat is Athea. Let me know if I skipped anyone. What is Linford's current energy towards me? Okay. What's going on with Linford? He feels strong. So it's either he's feeling strongly connected to you or he's coming forward quickly. The Emperor is here. If one of you is an Aries, if not, it means he's coming forward and he ain't taking no for an answer. He's going to be in hot pursuit when it comes to you. And he leaves in the past things that no longer serve him. He feels spiritually connected to you. Something may have happened that has just like woken him up. Because it feels like this is an all of a sudden kind of a thing. Amanda. Is Fernando the Taurus leaving for Texas? And does he still think about me? Okay. He definitely still thinks about you. I'm not getting a strong feeling here that he is moving to Texas. I mean, he's got the death card here, which is a transformation, but it doesn't have to be a physical move. And there was only one ace. So I'm not thinking he's going to Texas. But he does still think about you. And he could be undergoing some sort of a spiritual or a transformation within himself. But I don't think it's a physical move right now. Where am I? Ashmita, would it be best to play hard to get with RJ? Okay, let's see. I'm only getting a 33% chance that you should play hard to get, but what I'm getting here is to use your intuition. So very interesting. So think of it like this. You want to put out into the universe what you want to get back. If you play hard to get, he may give up. All right, so you want to focus on what you want, right? And you want him to come towards you. So you have to focus on putting yourself in the center of the universe and having everybody coming towards you. So the things that would be good signs, like would be if all of a sudden a lot of people have been asking you to get together or do things or reaching out to you. Like think of it like this. If you get a text message from one person, a like attracts like, so you're going to get more text messages. Phone calls from one person, you're going to get more phone calls. So focus on cultivating what you want more of, not what you want less of. And like I said before, I'm not a big game player. Like, I don't, like, people are always like, well, I posted this picture on Facebook and what did he think? I don't get into all that because you know, like, you can't, they say that a picture is worth 1,000 words. Okay, but what are the 1,000 words? Everyone's going to have a different interpretation. So there's so much room for error when we start playing games. I would keep the thoughts in your mind of what you want, not what you don't want. So you don't want to create space, you want to shrink the space, right? And I think playing hard to get would make things further apart. I think that you want to try to bring things closer together. So I would focus on, I'm so glad I hear from him every day. I'm so glad that he texts me every day. I'm so glad that, you know, whatever day it is. Oh, Wednesdays, I hear from him every Wednesday, you know, and putting that out into the universe so that's what you can get reflected back. Uh-huh. All right, let me see. Where the heck am I? Tamia Lovely. General reading about JT, please. Okay. All right, so I don't know what's going on in your relationship with this person, but large sum, okay? All right, I think it's okay now. Let me know if it's okay. So I think that there's a lot of happiness coming in. I think that if things went a little bit happiness coming in. I think that if things went a little bit upside down recently, don't make a big deal out of it because when Mercury goes direct in a couple of weeks, I think things are going to start to even out. You have a lot of happiness coming in around this situation, so I don't think you have much to be worried about. Now that was, okay, I'm up to SS. How is the office Christmas party on the 19th going to be? Okay. I think the party itself is going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be anything out of the ordinary. Probably like a typical Christmas party, office Christmas party. As far as he is concerned, it doesn't look like your relationship is transformed by that. The death card is in reverse, and so is the magician. And it also looks like it could be a little unstable. So I think that the party is going to be okay. I don't think it's going to be anything eventful, but I think it's going to be all right. Amanda, do you think anything will happen between Ferdinando and me? Timing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he may be in hot pursuit too. The Jack of Diamonds. If nothing happens this November, it's going to happen this winter. Corrine. In the future, will I bear a child that is a boy in my next pregnancy? Okay, let's see. Is there a baby boy coming in for Corrine? Got a 70% chance that you will have a baby boy. Possibly next fall, or conception could be next fall. AJ. General reading about me and Trone. Okay. There's going to be some arguments going on here, and somebody is going to feel like they were stabbed in the back. I don't know which one. It feels like the relationship is going to go a little bit off kilter here for a minute, and somebody may be feeling hurt. But then we get the relationship back on track. You guys may be working hard to fix it coming up in the near future. I don't know what your relationship is to this person, but it looks like you're going to have choices. So it could be the choice to keep this person in your life or get rid of them, or it could be the choice between how much time you spend with them. Like there's going to be choices for you around this person, and happiness comes in. So you may make a choice to cut them out for a little bit and then get, take them back in, and then, it may be a little bit of a rough ride. I don't know what went on between the two of you, but it looks like there's going to be a little bit of hurt and betrayal coming up. Oh, he seems obsessed with you, but then he may be the one that's going to be feeling hurt, and he may cut you out for a minute. And then eventually, that's the thing, like people get obsessed, and I've seen it a lot, where like people, like, think about it. If you're hooked on one person, like there's a whole world out there, and you're hooked on this one person, and your whole life is revolving around everything that they do. Of course, it's not going to work, because that's just not how relationships are. I mean, think back to any relationship you've ever been in. You're not with somebody who you keep on a pedestal. You're with somebody who is like a normal relationship. And if he's got you on a pedestal, and so it's like, and then everyone's screaming and singing and the arms are up in the air, but it's like you can see, and if you've ever been on stage, it's putting somebody up on a pedestal, and you're not going to be with the person that's up on the pedestal. You have to take them off the pedestal for it to work. It just doesn't work any other way. So I understand the idea how some people get obsessed, and they say that they're in love, but think about it. Are you really in love with somebody who's not giving you what you want? Are you really in love with somebody that's ignoring you, or that's telling you I don't want to be with you, or whatever the situation is? Think about it, because it's not so much about that person as it is about what they represent, right? Like it's not as much it has to do with that person. It's the same thing, look at like the situations like, oh, like I can't get it out. But if he's obsessing with you, you have no choice but to let him down, because you can't live up to the pedestal he's put you on. Let's put it that way. So if you're not going to live up to that potential, then you're going to let him down, and he's going to be hurt. So then that's what the cards are showing. It's him, not you, that gets hurt. But I think that if he distances himself from the situation, you guys can come back together at some point and either be friends or whatever you're going to do after that. But you would be more on a level playing field, not so much this obsession, pedestal kind of a thing. So anyway, I'm glad that you told me that, because now the reading makes a little bit more sense. See, it's hard for me sometimes because I don't know all the details or the relationships to these people. Dripping in ice. Where's the question? I don't see it. Hang on. Let me go back up. All right, I don't see dripping in ice's question. So if you could send that in again for whatever reason, I don't know why I don't see it. I'm going to answer for Martha. Should I give up on the Gemini? Okay. I don't think you need to give up on him. No, I think that giving it a little bit of space, time and space could be helpful, but I don't think you need to give up on it. No. Anybody see Dripping in Ice's questions? Oh, there it is. I see it. Spirit messages. Okay, for love. What spirit want Dripping Ice to know about love? Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. The Nine of Earth, enjoy life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. The Four of Fire, contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of a project. I think that Spirit wants you to take a minute to just kind of focus on yourself. I hate saying that to people, but focus on yourself, and you're going to find contentment and a peaceful and abundant home life coming up. So if you're not with somebody, somebody should be showing up pretty soon. If you are with someone, you could take your relationship to the next level. All right, I am up to Amanda. Would my life be happier and more loved with Fernando or Austin? Okay. Who's the better match, Fernando or Austin? Fernando, let me ask. I think Fernando. SS, does B look at me or is it just a glance? I think he does both. You see, like it's hard when it comes to men. Like once again, men and women are very different. Men check women out, okay? All of them, and all women. And I have this discussion with people in my life, and I'm like, oh, don't give me that shit. Of course you were looking at her. Like, that's what men do. They check women out. And I don't think that they even realize that they're doing it. So, yeah, I do think that he checks you out, but I also think that, like, that's, like, I don't even think that men realize it. I think that that's just part of, like, how the male mind operates. Mary Elena, general love reading. My ex or a new love? Okay. Let's have a look. Okay, this is what I think here could be happening for you. I think that you could be meeting a new love that may be an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, and they come in and bring you great happiness. Around the same time, I think the ex is going to come back, and I think you may get caught in a situation where you don't know if you want to go back to that because this person here is being really good to you. I think ultimately the decision will be yours, whether you go back or move forward. But the looks of these cards, I think you're moving forward with somebody new. If not permanently, at least in the near future. Amanda. Amanda, where'd the question go? Will things work out if I get an apartment or should I wait? Okay. Should we get an apartment now? I would wait. If you can hold off a bit, I would wait. All right, let me answer for Brandy wants to know if she's going to get a job soon. I think that was the question. Do you see me getting a job soon? Okay, let's see. Yeah, not only are you going to get a job soon, but I think that you may have choices. Seven of Cups could be that you have the choice of a job this winter. So you may get a couple of job offers and have to make a decision. All right, let me see. Where are we? What time is it? I got to get in the shower. Let me go back up to the top. Malapale, will I get pregnant with the Gemini before or after my annulment is granted? Okay, let's see. Is there a baby becoming before the annulment is granted? No, I think that it's going to happen after. I do think it's going to happen after. Breezy, what are the Libra's intentions towards me? Okay. Use your intuition with this person. They're worried about money. So that combination here just makes me worried that they're not looking to get money from you. You also have a Virgo here showing up. Now, it could be that the Libra is born on the Virgo cusp. If that's the case, that's them. Just watch out that they're not looking to get some money out of you. You got cause for celebration around this person coming up, and balance gets restored to your situation. So I wouldn't give them any money. Just let me put it to you that way. See, for me, I would never give somebody money if I expected them to give it to me back. Do you know what I mean? Like if I could lend you, like, say, $50 and I wasn't going to be in desperate need of it, then I would give it to you with the intentions of, well, I may not get this back, but whatever, you need it more than me. But if they show up and they need a large sum of money, I would not give it to them. Lily, just met someone. Is there a relationship potential? Should I go for it? Okay, let's see. Should we go for relationship with the new person that Lily just met? I would go for it. It looks like this person may have some kind of a creative endeavor, or you may have a creative hobby that you guys do together. I would give it a shot. I also think that just bringing new energy into your life can help stir the pot and cause other things to happen. So I would go for it regardless. But yeah, I think that you have like I think like you may have like whenever like that card shows up to me, it's like You could go and do ceramics with them once a week, or you could go and do, you know, that wine and painting place that they have now these days, a lot of people go to. It looks like fun, creative endeavors around this person. All right, let me see. Oh, it was the Page of Cups. Oh, I did one for Just Saying. I did one, I think it was about the husband cheating. I did Lily. Did I get through all the super chats? Because I got to go and jump in the shower. I think I did make it through all the super chats. All right. Stars wants a general love after Mercury retrograde to the end of the month. Okay. And then I'm going to go because I have to go jump in the shower. I have to wash my hair. I have to get ready to go to work. Once Mercury goes direct, you're going to be in a much better place. There's going to be an offering coming in that you can refuse with a lot of strength around you that transforms your life. So get through this retrograde period because it's so annoying. And all right, I am going to go. But I'm going to try to come back on again later. What is this question? Revital Sella, will I die next year? That's terrible. Let me just see. What's going on? Because that question disturbs me. No, I don't think you're going to die next year. I actually think that there is, the Wheel of Fortune is here, which means something could change for you dramatically. I don't know what's going on, but that question really disturbed me. So, yeah, I think that the Wheel of Fortune could be fate takes the turn. So whatever's going on with you that makes you think that, things can change coming up, either the end of this year or the beginning of next. Okay, I'm going to go now because I have to go to work, but I'll probably come on later tonight, maybe like 6 or 7-ish New York time. And then tomorrow I'll be on early in the morning because I have to do it in between two of my classes because Thursday's my crazy busy day and I don't have time. I will, but I'll be back later on tonight. And yeah, all right, let me get ready for work. And I'll come back later. Probably, I get out of work around 4:30-ish. So maybe I'll be on tonight at like 6, something like that. Oh, yeah, you could always write to me. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.